Well, that's one of the reasons I thought we'd speak to you tonight. David McCormack and the Polaroids, the truth about love.
Yeah.
Do you get to a point in your career where you feel qualified to talk about love? Well, to talk about the truth of love.
Yes, the truth about love. I mean, it is the question. Is this album a question or a statement? I don't know. But I wanted to have a very grand title, and I thought everyone's interested in love, and if there was a truth behind it, they might be interested in listening to the album. So whether or not the answer's on there, kids, you'll have to find out. But I thought it was quite a sensational title.
Does this find a more mature David McCormack? Musically speaking, of course. Not physically.
Oh, no, not physically, still in a state of terrible arrested development.
Yeah.
But musically, I think it sounds quite interesting. I'm quite enjoying it, even listening to it on the occasion that I do at interviews such as this.
Do you not listen to it at home?
No.
Are you serious?
Although there will be a few of my friends who will insist that after a few red wines
you whack it on.
Take over the CD.
Why can't you sit at home and quite comfortably listen to it by yourself?
Oh, I think it's just I've heard it quite a lot over the last year that we've been doing it in various stages, and we were just finishing a video off the other day, and when you were doing the final dub of the video onto the SP Beta or whatever, there was actual some physical nausea in my belly as the song started up for what must be the millionth time I've heard it. It was a very physical reaction. I started sweating and my mouth went dry, and I had this thing like I just had a, Whopper Junior without chewing and swallowed the whole thing. It was just sitting there.
It was ready to emerge.
Oh, yeah, so I have heard it. I don't want to hear it too much more.
Okay,
in my house. I'm fine on the radio or at gigs.
Oh, thank you for that. So where does it find you? I mean, it's a little slower than what we've known before. What are you discovering on this album for yourself?
Well, this album, I had the pleasure of having all the time in the world to do it. I started thinking about this album August last year, a year ago, and I thought I'm going to put an album out and I'm going to record it and I'm going to put it out sort of January, February. Definite, just arbitrarily for no good reason. And then, went into the studio last August and recorded a stack of songs. And then December came round and I recorded some other songs with a different producer in a different studio. And then January came round, and surprisingly February and March soon after that. And we went to another studio.
Do follow, don't they?
And another producer. And then it sort of then I started to get worried because January and February slipped by, and I thought, March, April. And then I thought, okay, finish it. June, come on, we've got to finish this. So June it was done, and now it's out.
Now, Custard, of course, were a very quirky band. And there were a lot of, there was a lot of great Australian quirky tunes.
Quality quirk.
Yeah.
Quality quirk.
But this album, you've got the undercurrent of quirk and humour in there, I think, but it's more serious sort of stuff, isn't it?
I think so. By the same token, there's certainly there's some different ideas that I'm trying to get across.
What are they?
Well, there's one song called I'm Going to Execute Your Ex-Boyfriend, which, although deadly serious...
I thought it was deadly serious.
Some people could find humour in that. And there was another one that says, if you ever leave me, I'll hunt you down and kill you. So
there's Liquor Store as well.
Yeah, Liquor Store, which is, very interesting. So, I mean, I think I'm just excited all round. You can probably tell it in my voice. I'm so excited by this album.
Oh, there you are. Now, so what's going to be happening? Are you going to be, getting the band together and